Hi everyone, my name's Alexander Krysl, and today I want to give a brief update on the BoostedBreakRemote project. Over the past few months, I've been working to improve the firmware and hardware as I learn more about Bluetooth Low Energy and the Blue Energy 2 microcontroller that I'm using. At this point in time, I think the firmware is in a pretty mature state, and the hardware is also in a pretty great state. The only question I've left is how to improve the buzzer loudness. Still don't think it's quite as loud as the boosted remote, and so that's really the only question left. All the other things, charging, the magnetic sensor, LEDs, etc., are working as I want them to. So, overall, pretty good progress on that. As a quick check, I'm going to show the BoostedBreakRemote connected to a regular boosted board. Quick sanity check. I'm going to do a quick cut as I turn on the board. Alright, the board is now on. I'm going to turn on the remote. My remote's in the middle here next to a original boosted remote on the left. Let's see, I'm going to try to turn this on without plastic pieces falling off. There we go. We're already paired with the boosted mini here. So I'm gonna, with one hand, pull the trigger and the thumb wheel and show you the wheels spinning. There you go. So as I pull the trigger, it controls the wheels. Cool. Let me turn off the mini. Alright, the mini is off. I'm going to leave my BoostedBreakRemote on and actually start to show you what I have on the right hand side here. You'll notice it is reusing a BoostedBreakRemote PCB, but the firmware I've loaded on this guy on the right, I'm going to call it the BoostedBreakReceiver. It's designed to connect to any boosted remote, original or of my own creation, and control a VESC-based board, which you can see right behind it. So let me hook it up, do a quick cut to do that. And quick aside, everything, all the power comes from the normal VESC COM port. I'm going to use the 5-volt line to power my board as if it was like a USB 5-volt rail. Alright, I have now, after connecting it, turned on my VESCs, and as you can see, the red light's on. My development firmware, that means that it's simply observing what remotes are nearby. I'm going to quickly remind you that this guy is still on, and this guy being paired to the mini, he's also paired with my receiver here. My receiver will only pair with one board, but any remote, my remote will pair with multiple boards. In any case, to turn it into the scanning mode, I'm going to tap the button and I'm actually going to push it into the table. And then you'll see that the blue light means that we are connected. Now we are connected to the same remote. And I'm going to show you it controlling a VESC-based electric skateboard. Alright, just like that. Let me get everything in frame. Alright, as you can see, I actually now have a boosted remote receiver working. I took it upon myself to make one to better understand how the original boosted remote works. What's really nice about Bluetooth Low Energy is that the same hardware, radio hardware, can be used as a peripheral or as essential. So it's very easy to convert one of my old revision PCBs into this receiver, as you can see in front of you. So the next thing I want to show you is, instead of my remote connected, let's try to have an original booster remote connected. So I'm going to quickly turn off my remote with one hand. There we go. As you can see, my receiver goes back to the observing state. And now I'm going to pair with a original remote. Show you that working. So turn on this guy. I'm gonna put him in pairing mode. And then I'm gonna get this guy in pairing mode. I'm gonna first jump to scanning, and then I'm gonna go to pairing. There we go. Have some buzzer quirks, but still working on it. Nonetheless, we are connected, and I'm gonna demonstrate that with a twist of the trigger. So there you go. All right. Now that I showed you it connected to an original boosted remote, I just want to quickly demonstrate that it's actually not going to try to pair with the old remote. So I'm going to turn off the original remote. He's in observing. I'm going to put him in scanning mode, as I mentioned earlier. And then I'm going to actually turn on my remote. And he should just not try to connect. Yep, so as I turn him on, blue light won't turn on. The receiver blue light won't turn on. So again, they're not connected, but if I turn back on the original remote, we are back in business. So we are connected, and I'll quickly pulse the trigger, and see we are still running. Just wanted to make a quick video showing my progress update. I'm working with David over in XR General Hospital to hopefully get these remotes in the hands of riders and testers, so stay tuned for that. I know it's been a long time coming, but I promise the light is at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave some comments or reach out to me on Reddit or the XR General Hospital Discord page. So yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching.